is Joyce. Welcome to practice. Today we're going to be focused on our hips. We're going to be working to release any tension that we may have stored in our hips. I also encourage you to move through practice today, letting go of what no longer serves you. 2 blocks will be helpful for practice. As always, feel free to modify and rest throughout practice. So when you're ready, come join me in a 4-point position. Your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Knees are stacked under your hips, hip width apart. And we'll do some cat-cows here just to warm up the spine. On your next inhale, we'll drop your belly, puff your chest up. Exhale, chin to chest, reverse your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, puff the chest up. Exhale, reverse the spine. One more time. Inhale, dip the belly, puff the chest up. Exhale, reverse, chin to chest. Then come back to a neutral position. Walk your hands out in front of you. Sink your chest onto the mat, either chin to the mat or forehead onto the mat for puppy pose. Breathe into that chest and shoulder opening. Take a deep breath in here. And then we'll walk our hands back towards us. Tuck your back toes, straighten your legs, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Your first downward facing dog, feel free to pedal out the feet here, swivel them right and left, and then come back to stillness. Notice how you've shown up on your mat today. Just notice. Then when you're ready, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Bow forward. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here to pause. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, grow tall through your spine. Exhale, swan dive with a flat back, bow forward. Take a halfway lift, plant your hands on the ground, step back into plank pose. Here, engage your belly button, turn on your legs, and then lower all the way down, belly onto the mat here. Press your feet onto the ground, lift your chest up for cobra pose. And then retuck your back toes, hips to the sky, straighten your legs, downward facing dog. 2 long inhales here. Press your hands onto the mat to lift your hips further to the sky. 1 more breath. On your next inhale, lift your right leg all the way to the sky. Bend your knee, open up the hip here, yawn open the hip. And then step your right foot to the top of the mat. Turn all 10 toes to your right as you open your right hand to the back of the mat. Reverse Skandasana. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky, sweep your right hand to the top of the mat. And then drop your hip down, bring your right hand back to the mat. 1 more time. Inhale, lift your hips, sweep your arm over your head. Exhale, drop your hip down, open up your hand. This time, inhale, lift your hips, turn your feet towards the left as you walk your hands, walk towards your left foot. Bend your left knee, straighten out the right leg, Skandasana. Inhale, walk your hands towards your right foot, bend your right knee, straighten the left leg. One more time, walk your hands towards your right foot, bend your left knee, straighten the right leg. Then walk your hands towards the right, turn your toes to the front of the mat, plant your hands onto the ground, step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to reconnect with your breathing. Then on your next inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky, bend your knee, open up the hip, and then step your left foot to the top of the mat. Turn your toes towards the left as you bring your left hand to the back of the mat. Flex your right foot here. Inhale, lift your hips, sweep your arm to the top of the mat. And then circle it to the back of the mat, drop your hips. Inhale, lift your hips, sweep your left arm over your head. Exhale, circle your arm down, drop your hip. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Sweep your left arm to the top of the mat. And then turn your toes towards the right hand side as you walk your hands towards your right foot. Bend your right knee, straighten out the left leg. Then walk your hands towards your left foot. Bend your left knee, straighten out the right leg. One more time, walk your hands towards the right foot, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, point your feet to the top of the mat, then step your left foot to the back of the mat for downward facing dog. Elongate your breathing here, 2 breaths in downward dog. Then when you're ready, step to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, bow forward. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment to pause. Inhale, root your feet to the ground as you grow tall through your spine. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to the ground. Take a halfway lift. Plant your hands on the ground, step back into plank pose. Now, your choice to either lower all the way down or halfway down chaturanga. Your choice to come up through cobra pose or upward facing dog with your knees lifted. Step back into your downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here in stillness. Then when you're ready, lift your right leg to the sky, step it to the top of the mat. Drop your left knee onto the mat as you sweep your hands to the sky for low Anjane. Grow tall through your spine, sink into your hips here. Then cactus your arms and puff your chest to the sky for a heart opener. One more breath here. Feel any sensations that you have in your legs, your arms, notice. And then bring your hands back to the top of the mat. Straighten up that front leg, bring your toes to the sky. Feel that hamstring stretch. Step your right foot back onto the mat. Plant your hands. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Straighten your legs, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Then when you're ready, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open up the hip here. And step your left foot to the top of the mat. Sink your right knee onto the mat. Sweep your arms to the sky. Low Anjane. One more time, grow tall through your spine. Engage your belly button here as you sink into your hips. Take a moment here to breathe. Then cactus your arms, puff your chest to the sky. One more breath. Then bring your hands to the top of the mat. Straighten that front leg, toes to the sky. Rebend that front knee. Step that left foot to the back of the mat. Tuck the back toes, straighten your legs, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Then when you're ready, step to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, bow forward. Root your feet to the ground as you grow tall through your spine and sweep your arms to the sky, look to the sky and bring your hands to heart center and breathe. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, swan dive to the ground. Take a halfway lift, bow forward. Plant your hands onto the ground, step back into plank pose. Your choice to lower all the way down or halfway down. Your choice to come up through cobra pose or upward facing dog. Then tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here just to recenter. Then step to the top of the mat, but make sure your feet are wide, almost as wide as the mat. Then sit your bum down with your feet slightly turned out for Malasana. If this is too much for you, feel free to sit up onto a block and place your hands at heart center. One more breath here. Remove the block from underneath you if you're sitting on one. Keep your right foot where it is and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee onto the mat for lizard lunge. Now feel free to stay upright with straight arms or bring your elbow onto the mat here. See what feels better for your body. 5 long breaths here. Really sink into those hips. Gently, gently come back upright if you've dropped down. Then swivel your right foot towards your left hand. Drop your right knee onto the mat. Your right hip is down onto the mat for pigeon pose. Now, if your right hip is lifted off the ground, feel free to place a block underneath the support. Otherwise, stay up here for a breath. Fill your lungs, and then bring your forehead onto the mat or onto your hands here for sleeping pigeon. Two more breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Gently, gently bring your body upright. Bring your right hip flat onto the mat as you bring your left leg to the top of the mat. Bring your right foot into your left thigh as you straighten your left leg. Sweep your arms to the sky, grow tall with your spine. And then try to hinge forward with a flat back. And your hands may be on your shins, on your ankles, on your feet. Just see. Try to imagine lengthening your spine through this pose. One more breath. Beautiful. Gently come back upright. Place your left foot at the top of the mat wide. Your right foot is at the top of the mat wide. Come back up into Malasana pose. Your feet are slightly turned out, hands at heart center. Then we'll keep your left foot where it is. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down for lizard lunge. Feel free to stay up here or bring your elbow onto the mat. It's very common for one side to feel different to the other, so see what feels right for your body. One more breath here. And then come back upright. Shimmy your left foot towards your right hand. Drop your left knee down, left hip down. Untuck your back toes. Stay upright for a breath. And then bow forward, forehead onto the mat or on your hands. feel the expansion of your belly as you breathe in and out. One more breath here. Then gently come back to an upright position. Sit your left hip onto the mat as you bring your right foot to the top of the mat. Left foot is in your right thigh. Right leg is straight. Sweep your arms to the sky to elongate your spine. Exhale, bow forward. Imagine one day your forehead will touch your toes. One more breath. Gently come back upright. Straighten your left leg in front of you. And then slowly lie your back onto the mat. Your arms are beside you, palms facing up. Prepare for Shavasana. Stay here for a few moments to receive the effects of that practice. I thank you for joining me on the mat today. Namaste.